I wasn't benching properly and that affected my lifts. This video is about everything I did wrong and then did right. So if you're chasing a bench press PR, this video is for you.
Go on.
Yeah, push.
Come on.
Push, 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 push.
Come on, you got it.
I was benching 4 days a week. Chest day, upper day, bench day, push day. And I was also doing extra sets whenever I felt like it. I thought volume meant more strength, but it doesn't. So what I did, 2 quality sessions, every rep deliberate. Every set loaded properly. Good bar speed, and before I knew it, everything was moving well again. Okay, so when the lift stalls, everybody just adds more weight, but this is not what you do. The bench is a chain. Chest, triceps, front delts and lats. If there's a weak link, the whole chain fails, whether that's you pushing the bar off your chest or at lockout, depending on what muscle is the problem. At one point, mine was triceps, so I would get the bar moving, it would hit halfway, and then it would just collapse. What I did is stopped adding sets to bench and started to focus on tricep accessories, like close grip bench and weighted dips. Once I added this, my bench was flying again. So figure out where your lifts fail, that's your weak link. Train that, not the chest. Secrets 3 and 4 are ones that coaches never talk about. These are the things that separated my training once I got the basics right. I added pause bench and that changed everything. So that's lowering the bar to your chest, pause a few seconds, and then press. No momentum, no bounce, just pure strength. Most people bounce the bar off their chest, which means they're cheating themselves at the hardest point of the lift. And that's where you fail your max attempt. Pause bench forced me to build real strength. The kind where the weight is heavy and there's no bounce to save you. To do this, start with around 60% of your 1 rep max. Pause for 2 seconds and focus on the leg drive and lat engagement. Add this to your training and your bench will feel completely different. I used to think training harder was the answer, maybe 6-7 days a week. Get it? 6-7? More sets, more weight, more volume, but that wasn't the case at all. Strength is built during recovery, not during the session. Recovery is where that adaptation happens. So what changed for me in my recovery? More sleep, better diet, and at least 72 hours before each heavy session. That sounds basic, but I wasn't doing it. When I did start, the strength came. If you're not sleeping and in a calorie deficit and your strength isn't increasing, that's the answer right there. If this is making sense so far, drop your current benchmarks in the comments. Doesn't matter what it is, I want to see where you're at. And Secret 5 is the one that ties this all together, the actual progression system that I ran. Everything I just told you only works if you have a plan. Random training doesn't build elite strength. Progressive overload does. Every session I add 2.5k to the bench on my heavy lifts and then do back off sets. That sounds simple, but it's not easy. 2.5 kg adds up fast. You can't pretend that you're making progress if the numbers don't show it. I tracked my training, logged every session, logged every set, and when I stalled, I could see exactly why. The system removes guesswork. You show up, you execute, you add weight, and then you repeat. 160 kg at 68 kg body weight. That's 2.35 times my body weight. This isn't because I'm different or have access to anything that you don't, just 5 things. No junk volume, fix your weak link, add pause bench, take recovery seriously, and run a real progression system. That's the full list. Drop your max in the comments and tell me which of these you've been missing. If you want the exact program that I ran, check out the link in the description. And if you're new here, this is what I do. Elite lifts at 68 kg body weight. Subscribe if you're hitting a bench PR today.